Today, I was sitting here and I was thinking about the effect that teachers can have on young lives. And for myself, I remember when I was in sixth grade, I had one of those experiences that manages to be both terrible and miraculous all at the same time. I was in San Francisco's gifted program, and that year I had to change schools and neighborhoods. Suddenly, I found myself in a place that wasn't exactly friendly to little black gifted Tracy. Up until then, school had always been easy. I love learning, but everything changed. I developed anxiety, and the public bus that I took to school every morning always dropped me off 5 or 10 minutes late every single day. At my old school, that didn't matter, but here it did, and each tardy mark chipped away at my grade, no matter how well I performed in class. But the worst part of it was walking in late. I couldn't bear to have everyone look up at me. So I'd sit quietly just outside the door, listening through the crack and doing my work in secret. Eventually, my teacher, Mrs. Troughton, figured it out, and she realized I wasn't being rude. I was just anxious. So she'd wait for a lull in the lesson, open the door, and then give me a little nod, which was my cue to slip in unnoticed. And that small act of kindness changed everything. And then she gave me another gift, the gift and love of reading. Under her guidance, I became a voracious reader. My dad had to start buying boxes of old paperback books just to keep up. And we'd read everything, novels, manuals, even old car guides. Eventually, one of those manuals allowed us to rebuild a TR6 together, but more on that later. I remember one day, Mrs. Troughton announced that she'd be reading to us. And I thought, what? Reading to us? That's for babies. I was 11, and I was doing work 2 grades ahead. But then she opened The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton, and I was hooked. That classroom moment opened up a lifetime of stories for me. Hemingway, Austen, Hinton, the entire Western canon. It made me fearless in school and business and in life. Because once you can trust your mind, there's no limit to what you can do. So in honor of teachers like her, Sante Grace is launching the Mrs. Troughton Teacher Scholarship. We'll be giving $100 each to 3 extraordinary teachers, a small thank you for their enormous impact. So just nominate a teacher who changed your life or your child's. Tell us what they did, how they helped, and how we can reach them. We'll select 3 teachers this month and gift them $100, whether they use it for the classroom or for a well-deserved night out. Because teachers like Mrs. Troutman remind us that sometimes the smallest gestures can change an entire life. Thank you. I'm Tracy Christian of Sante Grace and still a voracious reader. Thank you, Mrs. Troutman.